Hi, I'm Sandy Prattis of Joyful Heart Yoga, and this is Fix Your Back Part 1. So this video is great for people who are having back pain right now. If you're feeling weak, tight, very sore, take the time to do this video. It's very short and could be well worth it. Do keep in mind I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. It's just yoga. We're going to need a chair or a sofa or something that you can put your legs up on. You'll need a block or a small pillow that's about 2 inches wide. You might need a strap. So we're going to start on our backs. You're going to lay flat on your back, and we're going to put our feet up in our chair or on the sofa. The back of the head's on the floor, the arms are at your sides, palms up toward the ceiling. And you want to have the height of your chair at a place where you can bend your knees at a 90-degree angle. So my knees are right over my hip bones, and I'm able to rest my legs and really relax those muscles in my back. So I don't have to do any work here because it's just the right height for me. So make sure you have a good chair that you can do that. We're going to lay here for about 4 minutes. You could stay for 10 or 15 minutes. This is probably the most important part of the series. And this is actually something that I learned from Lee Albert, who was my positional release therapy teacher. It's really great for relaxing the muscles that contribute to back pain. We'll do a little strengthening too. It's very easy, it's passive and relaxing. We're going to focus on our breath, so you can close your eyes and just bring your attention to your belly. Breathing in through your nose, imagine that you're breathing from your belly. You're going to take the breath up to your ribs, up to your chest. Exhale from the top down, nice and slow and easy. And then just keep going. Breathe in, breathe out. There's nothing else to do. Relax into your breathing. Let the mind begin to follow your breath so it's not jumping around so much. And enjoy having a few minutes to do nothing. So many people think they have to be constantly busy, constantly doing something. If you're hurting, it's very important to take this time to do something to help your body. So don't feel bad about being still. Enjoy it. So breathing in, breathing out. Make sure you're not tensing any muscles around your hips or your legs. Everything's relaxed. Now, if you're just watching this video, I can tell you it's not going to be very interesting. Yoga is something that you have to do. You have to feel it in your body. So please join in. We're going to take about 2 more breaths. knees in toward our chest and just drop them gently over to the side. You can press your hands into the floor. We're going to lay down on the belly. So we're going to relax the piriformis, one of the glute muscles that sometimes contributes to back pain. So I'm flat on my belly, and I'm going to bring my right knee toward my right shoulder. I'm not trying to bring it as close as it'll go. I'm very relaxed. It's a passive stretch. You can look toward your mat, or you can rest your side of your head on your hands, wherever you're comfortable. Close your eyes and breathe. So we're going to be here for about 15 breaths or so. If you notice any muscles tightening up, just consciously relax them. One more breath. We're going to straighten that leg. You could bend the knees and windshield wipe your legs behind you a little bit. And then go ahead and straighten the right leg. Bring the left knee toward your left shoulder. Again, look wherever you're the most comfortable. And we're just relaxing. Listen to your breath. More or less 15 breaths, depending on the length of your breath. And one more breath. You can bend both knees again. Just gently switch the legs side to side. And we're going to go ahead and straighten that left leg. We're going to stretch the quads. Sometimes tight quads can get in the way of your back. So I'm just going to reach behind me, grab for my foot, and gently bring my heel toward my body. You want to feel this stretch in the front of your right thigh, not your knee. If you can't reach your foot, this is where your strap or your belt will come in handy. You'll just loop it around your foot, and then you'll use that to help pull it in. So we'll take another breath. You can relax your body. We're just trying to stretch the quad. And then release. Do the same thing on the other side. So either holding onto your foot with your hand or using your strap. You're always working in a comfortable range. You don't want to be in pain, you don't want to hurt any joints, so if something hurts, you just back off. And then we're going to press our hands into the floor. Come on back. You could take a little moment in child's pose. Press the hands into the floor. We're going to turn over onto our back. So you want to come down very carefully. You can hold on onto your knees, lower the low back down to the ground. We're going to straighten out that left leg, bend the right knee. I'm going to tuck the toes of my right foot under my left knee. Taking my left hand, I'm going to pull that right leg across my body. So I'm coming onto my left hip. My right arm is out about shoulder level on the ground, palm up. And it's more important to have your shoulder down than your knees. So relax that shoulder. You can very gently encourage a little more stretch if you have room. If something hurts, you're going to back off. You're going to bring that knee up higher. If your shoulder hurts, or if it's way up off the floor, there's some kind of pain there, bend your elbow and just rest your hand on your side. So you don't want to have any stress there. We'll take another couple of breaths. And then come on back to center. We're going to straighten the right leg, bend the left knee. Those toes tuck under your right knee. And you're just going to take your leg across your body. Just going to come on to your right hip. And the left arm opens up, palm up. And again, if there's shoulder pain, just bend your elbow. Better to have shoulder down, knee up if you can. And just breathe into whatever kind of gentle stretch you're able to have at the moment. So you can always back off. We're going to take one more breath. And we'll come back to center. We're going to get up carefully. We're going to go sit on our chair or sofa. When you have a backache and you're getting up off the floor, you want to roll to one side. Press your hands into the floor so you can come up very carefully without straining your back. So I'm going to have a seat over here. And I'm going to sit kind of knock-kneed and pigeon-toed. So I'm going to bring my knees together. My toes are kind of pointing in toward each other. My feet are wider than my knees, maybe a little wider than my hips. And I'm just going to sit here and relax. So we're relaxing some muscles around the inner thighs. You might feel some relaxation around the sacrum, the SI joints. Just breathe. It's okay to sit in this position because we're not putting any weight on our legs, but you don't want to stand like this. So this knock-kneed, pigeon-toed position is only for sitting for this particular reason. We're going to take about 3 more breaths. And then go ahead and straighten out your feet. Your knees are right over your ankles. We're going to take that block now, or your small pillow, and just put it right there between your knees, so just right behind the kneecaps actually. We're going to squeeze the block with our inner thighs, and then release. We're going to do this 9 more times. You're going to squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, finished. We're gonna give that a rest for just a moment. Take a couple of breaths. And we're gonna do one more round of those. So 10 times. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. And then keep going on your own. We're going to release the block. You can put it to the side. We're going to stand up. Okay, so we're going to do a little side bend. We're going to press our feet down into the floor. The feet are right under these hip bones here. And we're going to lengthen up, so we're lifting from pelvic floor all the way up, engaging our core, relaxing the shoulders down. My left hand's going to come to my left hip. I'm going to inhale, take the right arm overhead. And I'm going to relax my shoulder blades down. I'm going to press my left hand into my left hip. My hip will jut out to the right, and I'm coming into a nice, easy side bend here. So notice my shoulders not coming forward. I'm not twisting. I'm just coming to the side. And then I'm going to inhale. Come on back to center. Release. And switching sides. So right hand on right hip, left arm overhead. Big inhale. And when you exhale, press into your hip. So if your back is hurting, you might have a very tiny side bend. That's perfectly fine. You're just going to wherever it feels good for you. Breathing. And then inhale, come on back. We're going to do that one more time on each side. So you're going to inhale, arms overhead. Shoulder relaxes down. You come over on your exhale. Inhale back. Release. And other side. Come over nice and easy. Make sure you can still breathe. And then inhale. Come on back. So we're going to relax the shoulders. Bring hands to the heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Feel free to share this video with any of your friends who have back pain, and I'll see you next time.